What's going on, naturing family? Mike here, back with another adventure. Today, right behind me is the Back Mountain Trail, former Lehigh Valley Railroad, now converted into a rail-to trail. Beautiful Luzerne County, Pennsylvania, just outside of Wilkes Barre. And yeah, this is today's adventure. I was told about this several times, been wanting to check it out. So let's begin the adventure, guys. We got about 5 miles to go and a little bit of sunlight. So if you're new here, hit that subscription button down below. Join me on all these random adventures that I like to go on and take you guys to go see. So let's turn this around and let's go check out this trail, guys. So guys, here's the Luzerne trailhead here at the Back Mountain Rail Trail. Again, been wanting to check this little area out for a little while. A former rail trail, Lehigh Valley, that if you've been following my channel, I hiked a section in Old Forge that took me all the way down to Coxon Road in Duryea. That was just a gorgeous section of trail. And before that, I got to show you guys an unbelievable railroad tunnel in Scranton that was practically untouched for many, many years. And yeah, that was a treat in itself. So when I heard that this was the Lehigh Valley Railroad, I just had to come down and check it out. Well, I wanted to bring you back. We're not out of the noisy part just yet, but we're starting to see some remnants left over from the old railroad. And again, I love all the stone features when you're coming down and checking out a rail to trail. I mean, you just never know what you're gonna see out here. And as I said before, this used to be an old railroad bed that connected from Wilkes Barre to Harvey's Lake. As you can see here, coming up along the wall, you can see multiple drill marks, smoothed out. Love getting to see all those little workings in the rocks. Coming down trail. Love how they have beautiful benches. And you'll notice here that the trail is marked quite well. Get a quarter mile away in. So just continue making our way up a little further. So heading down the trail. Again, like so many of these rail trails, they run so close because the highway was usually built right alongside the railroad, which is a shame because you're trying to escape, get away from all that noise, and then again it's right here in this section of trail, which is a shame because it is so far a really beautiful piece of trail. But this is the only section so far that I've had so much noise on. So I guess I'll give a little information about the trail. This was constructed by Albert Lewis, who was a lumberman. And he sold this to the Lehigh Valley railroad in 1887. It was used for different purposes such as lumber, ice, some leather goods, and of course anthracite shipping. So yeah, it was used up until 1964 when they stopped using it. Yeah. And then 1996 rolled around and it was acquired by the Anthracite Scenic Trails Association in Luzerne County, which they put this plan into motion. Originally it was for, I want to say 14 miles starting at the Susquehanna River at the Waterfront Park and then could continue on. But right now it currently sits at about 5 miles. Well, Naturing fam, been hiking for a little bit now, and gosh, I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying that sun. Got a cool chilly breeze out. Might have to throw the jacket on the way out. But God, what do you think about this trail so far? Loving it. Gorgeous scenery. A little bit of traffic noise, but if you're a earphone type of hiker, you'll have no problem with it. Doesn't bother me too much, but again, I would rather peace and quiet. But let's carry on and see what else this brings. Well, Naturing family, I'm hearing some water flowing, and from what I read about this trail, there is a waterfall called Wildcat Falls. Flows into the Toby Creek, which would be on our left-hand side. And they have this nice little section here, little walking bridge it looks like. But yeah, sounds like some type of water rushing. So let's go and take a look. Oh yeah. Wow, guys. Let's check this out. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, you know, I can't just stand here on this bridge. Let's get in here and get a little closer to it, guys. What do you say? So here we have a nice little bench you could sit at and take a look down here at the waterfall. A little wet, so I'm gonna try to watch my footing. Wow. And I'm assuming this used to be an old trestle maybe that used to run there that they reinforced with those stones, but such a pretty little spot. Let me get up top so we can see some more water flow. Wow, guys. Look how incredible it is up here. Absolutely amazing to see this, guys. A beautiful little waterfall here. Flowing right down into Toby's Creek, underneath the bridge there. Just wow, stunning. Just beautiful. Into the one little pool, flowing down into the second level. Wow, gorgeous. I'm loving this, guys. Wildcat Falls. Just beautiful. It goes all the way up to the top of the hill as it goes on a rock slide, but stunning to see. Wow, coming down to the second level. Look at these views here, guys. Right here on the Back Mountain Rail Trail. Just so much beauty tucked away in between the city. Can't beat it. But I'll show you guys, the sun is starting to set. I want to get as much of this trail done as possible, so we're going to climb back out, head to the trail, and carry on. But wow, this is a sight. Again, into the last little drop into the pools below, but another waterfall I've never seen before. So as we're hiking into the sun, we just passed Wildcat Creek waterfall, and that was something else. Didn't expect to see it flowing that good. We had several days of nice rain, and that definitely helped out. Very cool. Definitely like to come back and see that again after a nice ice melt. That'd be flowing really nice. Well, we're still hiking into the sun, and there we are. We got a whole stack of railroad ties here, and you see some more cement blocks here up in the woods over there, even up over here, bigger blocks. So wonder what this could have been. All right, so we're heading down another little noisy section of trail here. As you can see, traffic from the highway all the way down below. But I just have to compliment this trail. It is in superb shape. I mean, crushed gravel, as you can see right behind me. Looks like it's maintained very well. They have great drainage on here. I haven't seen any puddles on the trail, and we had heavy rain past couple days, so just take a look at that trail behind me. Great condition after all that rain and a little bit of snow this morning. So thumbs up to whoever is out here patrolling and taking care of the trails for us. You guys are doing a great job. See some more remnants from what I would assume would be the railroad line here. Probably for water. But now we're entering in a nice little wooded area here. And if I could give This trail, oh, look at this, guys. So I have some ties in the ground. Wow, you can see them poking out of the earth here. A couple of them. That's pretty cool to see. But again, how beautiful this little trail is. You do get quite a bit of traffic. Like I said, there's the highway over to your left. It's just a little bit noisy in areas. But all in all, it's a very nice trail, and you could just hit this right after work, before work, take your dog for a walk, get a good bike ride in. It's perfect for that nice flat. Definitely an enjoyable time so far. Over here we have some type of steel container unit. You have the hole on the bottom and pipe up top here. Maybe to fill the steam trains. But yeah, there's a lot to see on these trails. You have the waterfall. You have a bunch of artifacts left behind that beautiful stone wall in the beginning. And that's only in about 2 miles. Looking up off trail, some more old rock wall remnants, and that goes all the way down and it curves around. So it'd be a nice sized stone wall up there. But we're going to continue on. Only have a little bit of light left. Came out later in the day, later than I wanted to because of the rain and snow. So we're gonna keep hiking down trail. Oh yeah, you can see it coming down here, that stone wall I was showing you earlier. Just look at all that stacking, guys, that would have been done here. Just incredible amount of stone. And again, you have more rail ties down here. And just a magnificent size wall here. That's easily 8 foot high. Wow, and that would have ran right along this line here. We have some more ties popping out of the ground here as we reach the hidden bench section here. We'll go take a look at that. Has some nice steps to come down. Wow, just a nice, beautiful little area to come and reflect if you'd want. Just take a shot looking out over the highway here while still enjoying a little bit of nature. But just look how cool that little area is. The nice stone wall built behind it. The bench and the stairs, and they'll continue right on up to the trail. Well, we just left the hidden bench and came out on trail and finally came out from the mountain. The sun has came once again. Thank goodness. It's getting a little chilly. Had to have dropped lower than 40. But we're gonna carry on and enjoy this sun and the last of this little bit of sunlight, as it's looking like we're gonna lose out quite quickly. Well, we left the wide section of trail and we're back on the short, and you can see more of the bones sticking out of the ground here as we're following down trail. A lot of old rail still here on the ground. Well, we're heading out to looks like the final section here. And from here, we're gonna make a decision whether to continue on, because after this part, you're gonna have to do a few blocks of street walking that'll connect down to the last 1.5 miles of trail or so. We'll take these steps and see where they lead us to, and I'll bring you back when I find out what's next. Well, naturing family, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna leave it here at this part. I know we still have maybe about 1.5 miles left to finish the trail, but if it's anything like this close to the highway, I've seen a pretty good amount, and I'll probably come back and definitely see more in the future. And I just read back there on that sign that eventually that this is going to connect with the Ricketts Glen State Park. So you'll be able to walk from Wilkes Barre all the way up into Ricketts Glen and check out all the waterfalls. So that's going to be incredible if they ever complete that. I know it does take a lot of funding and a lot of time for these rail trails to be developed, and I'm just looking forward to that advancement in this trail. That would be unbelievable. You just hike this, hit up to the waterfalls, go camp somewhere. You can just make a day out of it without driving around. That's what it's all about, being out, enjoying nature, taking advantage of all these trails. It's excellent. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you who watched and subscribes and comes along on all these great adventures with me. I do really appreciate it so much. Love getting out here, showing you all these new different places that I get to. And if you're not subscribed and you stumbled across this video and you like what you saw, go ahead, hit that subscription button down below, hit the bell, get notified. I do have a Facebook and Twitter and Instagram where I usually post all my pictures in advance, so get over there. You could check out some behind the scenes photos. And again, hope you guys enjoyed this adventure here on the Back Mountain Trail. I was gonna say Buck Mountain, here on the Back Mountain Trail. Again, former Lehigh Valley Railroad, and I'll leave the links probably up above. They'll be popping up for the tunnel and the other section of tracks that I've hiked in Old Forge. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, this is Mike from Mountain Naturing. Keep it real, guys. See you in the next adventure.